Hello everyone, who might be watching this back. It's Tomb Raider Thursday. I think I said a lot recently. And we are gonna continue on with the Rise of the Tomb Raider today. We might even finish it within the 2-hour slot I have to play. Hopefully we do. It's always nice to finish a game, even though I finished it twice already. And my name is Ola Landmark, also known as Mr. Radio Sweden, and I will be your host this evening. Exits can be found in the front and rear of the street. We hope you enjoy your stay. Smiley face. Thank you for the retweet of the tweet, Paul. Maybe I should do that as well. Oh. You can't fire arrows from her. This place is a bit of a pain to find everything on.
The Deathless are patrolling the streets. Got to stay out of sight.
Boy. I could think I haven't played this in a while. Where we need to get that. Maybe I should angle the camera a bit so we can actually see things. Oh, I need to learn to talk.
Shit! They're firing at me! Maybe I could use them to break through that gate.
Not the way I was supposed to go, I think. Oh, right. I know how to do this. I'm panicking. Hi, Neo. Pew pew indeed. Are you gearing up for Monster Hunter with Rage?
I can use this to aim the treasure.
That took longer than I needed it to be. Thank you for the hosts, apps, and Black Heart Hero. Sorry, I have some phlegm in my throat, I think. I like this part.
That's good enough. Now to fire.
I think I'm gonna try to rush this as much as I can.
That did it.
And not do that much of the secrets here. Because I kinda wanna finish the game.
There's a piece of flint in the pouch. It's a striker to start a fire. Each Mongol soldier had to be self-sufficient.
Before I even held you, I almost lost you, Lara. Yet you fought back, determined to live, breathe, ball your tiny fists and scream the hospital down. It was the best noise I ever heard. When I went home that snowy night, I cooked myself a steak. Then I drank half a bottle of whiskey, tried to make snowshoes out of tennis rackets, and fell asleep with the cat. I was so damn happy.
I think I must have heard that story about a dozen times, and I could hear it a dozen more. I wish that could have lasted. I wish we'd had more time.
So sad. Oh, I'm actually feeling a bit tired.
There's been some structural damage. The battle certainly took its toll.
There's been
Most of
some
the city is still standing.
structural... Laura, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? It's pretty much a ruin. So... some structural damage doesn't even start to cover it. I think this changes our arrow type. So it now will be arrow piercing by default. I do like the auto headshot feature. Could you please stop?
Almost there. The Chamber of Souls is through the
Hi,
gate.
John. I thought you would
Just
stay with
need to find
Dougie.
another trebuchet.
Because it's Skyrim and you love Skyrim. Not that I'm complaining or anything, I'm just saying what I thought you would do. I'm glad you didn't. Love to have your company. Huh. Oh, alrighty then.
You don't have much time, Lara. You must reach the source before them.
There's nothing more you can do. Get somewhere safe.
Not
Better for
yet.
me.
You need us as much as we need you. We survive together or we die alone. Now go.
That's only a secret, I think. Well, if you're gonna be like that. I actually enjoy this game, so tough luck. But I don't really enjoy Skyrim either, because RPGs are not my thing. Yeah, overexposure is not a good thing. Well, Dagi is not the best player there is. Just keep it at that. Alright, I can do this. Yes.
Something's in the way. Got to be a way to clear it.
Thank you. I actually don't even remember where it's at.
That worked. Now to take out that gate.
So, I'm just gonna show this one because there's a challenge to light beacons. Why, I don't know, but this is a good one to do. I know, John, I'm...
Almost through. Just one more shot.
Huh. Doesn't seem to be able to hit them from here. But when I finish this, I will probably do the blood tiles, ties, not tiles, Jesus. DLC for it, which is craft mana. It's basically a walking simulator. It's an extension of the story, so I want to do that. Oh boy. What kind of sensitive data? I mean, location data is not really hidden in the first place, but you know. Well, you can share your exact location, can't you? Oh, well, that's a huge flaw then. Right, I need to get up there. Of course, yeah. I always forgot that was a feature, to be honest. I mean, a feature that you can choose to not disclose. Oh yeah. Quite right.
This should balance the arm.
Think I'm gonna wait. I said I wouldn't do every secret, but you know me. Yeah, I still use it, or rather, I have it on my phone. So, survivor's cache here. Even though he's not surviving. Oh, John. Aren't you gonna use Scruff again? Or have you given up hope entirely? For the moment. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid.
It's not holding water.
Well, watching Dougie's stream, I would think. Yeah. I mean, it's a difficult time to stream, really, because Doug is way more popular than me. But I did say I would stream today, so
Yes, that did it.
I don't know. I've already streamed today, so maybe I shouldn't have, but still like to.
Archers. Got to take them out. Just have to aim this thing.
Overkill!
Got you! That should buy me some time.
I think on the hard difficulties they actually hit you. Oh god, that's so far away. Instead of just firing at you, they actually hit you. Burn, baby, burn. Just burn up. I should not sing. Not high-pitched songs, anyway. This is too far off. That was not where I aimed, but alright, I'll take it.
Okay, the way is clear.
So what have you been up to today, John? Other than watching streams. Hi, Paul. Someone find Trebuchet. Oh, that's too bad, John. Who are you to shoot at me? Don't you know who I am? Don't never really put down your controller in these sort of games. In these types of games. You never know what's gonna be a cutscene and what's gonna be an actual sequence of gameplay. Oh. Blowing myself up really pretty good. Yeah. Trinity.
Lara, Trinity has broken through. We can't.
Yeah, you can multitask, Paul. I never said you couldn't. Okay. Wait, no. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, Paul, Jan, is it the weather that's making you achy or just age? For which I am sorry. Yeah. I know. Told me a few times. But you've taken the ointment? Is it? And how's the dogs, by the way? I don't remember what you are using to treat your arthritis. It's pills or lotions or whatever. Okay. To be honest, I don't really know the difference between an ointment and a lotion. Well, of course she doesn't care. Yes, yes. You can quote Silence of the Lambs at me all you want. Oh, bollocks. And now we have to do this all over again. Yes, I died. I keep thinking this is Uncharted and you can just hop skip along, but you can't. Yeah, I think you talked about this before, Paul. When I say that, I don't mean it in a negative way. I mean it as in I remember having heard you said it. I'm not being a cunt. Sorry, PG. So there's no hope of her retrieving, dog pun, regaining her hearing then, John. I should have done that earlier. I have one more. How did I get 3 skill points? Jesus. That's too bad. But as long as she doesn't care, then it's fine. It's bothersome for you when you're trying to keep her in check and all that, but it doesn't bother her. Yeah, exactly. She's pretty old. So, I know for a fact that there's a boss fight. Yeah, that's it. There's a boss fight left. And then we will be home. I just now have to keep her on a lead when we go outdoors because we can't hear any good spot commands. Yeah. It sounds really stupid to say, but I was mainly shocked to learn that dogs can. Yeah. Sorry. Most of dogs only obey commands because of tone in voice. They know if they've done bad because you sound mad. At least she doesn't ache or hurt or anything. Anna.
Anna.
Lara, get down!
Sophia, where are you?
I see you, Lara. We'll do whatever we can to support you from here.
Thank you, Sophia. I'll take whatever help
It's
I
always
can.
hard to say goodbye to pets. Yeah, 15 is a good age, especially for a dog. I think my parents' dog was around
Lara,
that
you have to
when
get
we
to cover.
had to put him
We're
down.
about to fire, and you're out in the open.
I can't stop now. I'm close. I have to go through. Thank you, Sophia. Hell of a shot.
Now we are getting up to the boss, I think. It's a bit of a bod though, of a boss though, because you'll see why. I think this is the last... Yep, point of no return. Oh god. My soup tastes bad today, so I had to force it down. I'm burping again. Sorry about that. Right. Point of return. Let's go. Jello pea soup. I think. Johnny doesn't say he's sorry. I say I'm sorry. And I'll try to not do it.
I have a visual on Croc. She must not be allowed into the Chamber of Souls.
Constantine.
I don't think you'll be able to hit him!
We'll keep trying. We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on. The helicopter is too fast. We'll never be able to hit him.
Wait! I have an idea. If I shoot the fireball when it's near the chopper, the blast might hit it.
I hope you're right. Give us the signal. We'll be ready.
I'm ready! Go!
We're launching!
You son of a bitch.
Damn it! Send in a squad, now! I want her dead!
Laura, we're under attack! We're trying to get rid of this son of a bitch!
You've got to get out of there!
No, we're in this fight to the end.
Thank you, Sophia.
Watch out, Laura. He's on his way to you.
I'm not done yet!
Give us time, Laura. We're reloading. We're ready to fire. Now! You heard her. Launch! Oh, God, it's worked! You did it!
It's not over yet. Get ready to fire another shot.
Damn it! If there's anyone left alive down there, I want Croc dead! That's your last order!
Oh.
Laura, he's headed back your way.
It's a bit of a bother of a boss fight really because, well, it's a helicopter. And it will keep shooting you.
We have to reset the motorway. We'll be ready soon.
Okay. I suddenly died. Hopefully It's a checkpoint. I don't remember. Yeah, good.
We have to reset the counterweight. We'll be ready soon. We're ready when you are, Lara. Just give us the signal.
I'm ready. Go!
We're launching.
Ah, yes!
Wait! There's more. I always try to do this stealthily. Because, well, I like stealth. And I already I think there's only 2. And here's the second part.
Just you and I now, Lara. You have no weapons, no allies, no escape. Come fight me. Don't hide in the shadows. You're made of stronger stuff than your friends. You can't hide. Is he still bleeding out somewhere while you hide from me? Why?
And it can only be taken down by attacks from behind.
No! My destiny lies in the Chamber of Swords. Be stopped. Look here. knew him. When my sister infiltrated your family, I was there, watching from the shadows.
What do you mean, just like me?
It's not my destiny. I was meant for greatness.
This was never your destiny. Your sister let you believe that.
Oh, you little horrible person.
Don't you walk away from me. Wait! Trinity killed your father.
No, you're lying.
He begged for his life. And when that failed, he begged for yours.
You're wrong! Shut up! Just shut up!
I don't know if you can
Pathetic man.
just walk away from this.
I like to think
I've tried.
his last thoughts were of you, Lara. Of how he drove you away. How he had failed you.
Burn in hell.
That was a stealth kill, apparently. And now, cutscene.
Anna! Stop! Your men are defeated. Your brother is dead. No! That's what Trinity has wrought. Death. And that's all they'll ever bring. Give this up.
I gave up everything for this. I have no intention of giving it to Trinity.
What about your father? You're dooming him to be mocked by history. How can you let this go? When you're so close?
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I can't let you take it.
Think of the millions suffering and dying. We can save them. We can change the world. Together.
The cost is too high, Anna. We aren't meant to live forever. Death is a part of life.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who's dying.
But this isn't about you. This is about humanity, about protecting what it means to be human.
It's the divine source, John. It's a thing that is supposed to
The source is not meant for the world.
grant you immortality.
This is your chance, Lara. Everything I've done, everything you've done. Another Croft doesn't have to die for this.
But I'm willing to.
Well, I'm not. Please. I'm dying. This is my only hope.
Anna, no!
Yeah, a MacGuffin.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
And he is the prophet who has lived forever. Not really forever, but you know. because of the divine source. Played for quite a long time. So as the Deathless ones.
Jacob, hold on.
I've held on for too long already.
You know I destroyed.
But you know, these sort of games or these sort of stories needs a relic or something to
I've met few as extraordinary
chase or search for. A MacGuffin.
It's finally happening.
Or object of desire,
My ending.
which is a more
I'm sorry.
academic term.
All I wanted was to make a difference.
You already have. You already have.
And now he fades, like Voldemort. Apparently his clothes were immortal as well.
My dearest Lara, I often think about how my father would turn over in his grave if he knew the shame I had brought upon our family's name. Croft, what does it even mean? I just hope you can make your own mark on this world someday. Remember that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
Destroying the source was the right thing to do.
I still feel like I let him down.
I think you would have made the same choice. Come on. You've got a plane to catch.
I'd listened to his last tape 1,000 times, but it's as if I was hearing my father's words only now, for the first time. It doesn't matter what choices he would have made. I have to make my
New
own.
Spain, eh?
The myth of Katesh was real. There are secrets out there that can change the world. I need to find them, not for my father, not for anyone else. Trinity is still out there, and they're more powerful than I ever imagined. I can stop them. I can make a difference. I can make the right
Hi, Terror Skulls. Yeah, it's Tomb Raider Thursday already. It's weird. This week has just flown by. Copyright claims. But that is a map of where it is believed Shadow of the Tomb Raider will be set. So it's South Africa, South America.
As I walk through frozen sands, through the flames of burning
Copyright claims.
my feet are torn, they're torn to strands. I will not thirst
Do we really want to see the
as I
credits? I mean, it's good to show appreciation to the people who have worked on the game, but
over me. They drag me down, they drag me down.
not not Jackbox. It's not time for Jackbox.
They'll know my name after the storms are passing through. They'll know my name
We will now move on to.
when they've forgotten all about
I like,
you. They'll
since
know
my ambition is to work in stuff like movies and that, so I need to show appreciation to the credits because that's where everyone who works on a project is going to be shown. Also, there might be a after credit scene. But yeah. Okay, vote for if we're gonna skip or not. Let's put skip in the code. Chat, sorry. Code. Jesus. Again and again. Now, I am not a critic of modern music for the most part, but this chorus is a bit repetitive, seeing as it just a few words repeated over and over and over. That's no, it's not Lana Del Rey, no.
Anna, you said another Croft doesn't have to die for this. What did you mean by that? You killed my father, didn't you?
Trinity ordered his execution. I couldn't do it.
You're lying!
I loved him.
No!
It's done.
Good.
What about Croft?
No. Not yet.
Dun, dun, dun. And now we're down to 3 viewers because everyone else is probably watching Rage. But that's Rise of the Tomb Raider done. Main story, that is. But I would like to do Blood Ties. Which is a DLC released at the same time as the PS4 game was released, I think. And it's just a walk-in simulator of Croft Manor. Now I have done all the secrets of this, so I'm just gonna try and do the main sort of quest line, storyline, and not do as much exploration as I would normally do. So maybe we can speedrun this in an hour? I don't think it's more than an hour playtime anyway. No.
Final notice.
Oh,
to
I
Lara
just clicked
Croft,
yes,
current
then I
tenant
done.
premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your
You
parents
cheeky
appointed
bugger,
me
you,
executor
John.
of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance.
Oh, well, no, then it's alright, I guess.
You have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but
Hi,
only if you
Hatter.
leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that.
I'm not giving away an iPad.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe. Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
So we are in Croft Manor. Now we can explore all the stuff.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
But as I said, I'm gonna try to do this quick.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from Mother,
Do we
indifference and
need to
disinterest from Father,
hear all this?
and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Yeah, Terrace, I can't wait either. Really, I want it to be April 27th already so we can see a more detailed video of it.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did. The door to the library.
It's locked. Of course it's locked.
Locked. There's got to be another way through.
It's relics. More notes.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from...
Ugh. Is it? Maybe I remembered it wrong then. Mixed up the dates. It's sometime late April anyway. I think it was 27th. I don't remember.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
I don't know, John. I'm not that averse in how prison works in Scotland, to be honest.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so
Thank you,
protective
Taros.
of the West Wing.
And one thing I did not like about this DLC is that the actor who does Lara, Camilla Luddington, doesn't seem to
sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass.
doesn't seem
thinking.
to be that engaged when reading the lines.
Just thinking about discovering faraway places. About finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you.
See what I mean? Right, I need a master key for that. Keep.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot.
Hi, Brendan.
Don't worry, you won't be boring your sword this time.
I mean, yeah, it's not the greatest writing of all time. But I don't think it's that bad. So where are we supposed to be going then?
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages. Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Too dark. Going to need a flashlight. Dad's book about immortality.
No, I don't remember where you get the flashlight.
Hi, Dad.
It's always useful to use the survival instinct.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Yeah, I'm playing it right now,
Should be able to explore the
Hatter.
park now.
This is the thing that is playable in VR.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Laura laughs, yeah. Thank you for the host, Long Lash Coffee Cat.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Now this is not what is creepy, because this part of the game is also playable as a Nightmare DLC thingy.
My lord.
Oh,
Poor
wait.
Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Oh, now I need to...
My lord, I hope this missive finds
This is the
you on
one I
a
wanted
successful
to
expedition
just show.
and in
Thank you for the host, Chief Fiendog, as well.
Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the
God, I'm sorry, I'm
freezer
tired.
of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
These are posh people, John. And also, did you recognize the Easter egg towards the butler in the freezer?
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know
Clever
by now,
girl.
winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. Always win. Knight takes queen.
Well, John, you don't live in a manor. You live in a posh house. Not a Shining reference, no, but a reference towards it's a reference towards a Tomb Raider 2 where you could lock Winston inside the freezer.
Dad loved a good box.
Dad, this is it. The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there. See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Water damage from the main hall above.
Oh, John, stop quoting The Shining on me. I will return here. Boudet.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Oh God. How did Magoo take it?
Okay. Dad's
I'm
ledger
guessing
has to be in
Magoo
here somewhere.
zoned out.
Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite
Can't say
painting
I
by
blame you,
Amelia.
sorry.
The day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad's Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Yeah.
Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
I've reached the monastery. Asroth predicted.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Oh, yeah.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
That will come in handy.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
When was my goose trip
One
again?
of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs. It's me back. Those were good times. The best times. Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
He did say there was gonna be a trip, or she, sorry. That's why I don't really like. Lara, of course. Could be very mean here, but I'm choosing not to. I hope people will see that.
Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key. We made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
No one else has complained, but it's weird because it's not that dark for me. For me, it's perfect. I think the stream might darken the game because when how I see it, it's very bright. For you, it's like what it was for me before I changed it.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Yeah, I think it's when you stream directly from the PS4 that it turns into dark.
X marks the spot, as they say. The master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
Don't forget to put away the milk. at her.
Alright. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing. I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
Alright.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
I always accept.
Good bags. Yeah, but you can't get them from anywhere else.
Treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6, 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one? Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
West Wing was over here.
Worse than I thought.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge.
I'm sorry that I'm not looking at everything.
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded. Their anniversary was in October. Which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday. Okay, Laura, keep it together. I'm starting to see things. Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began...
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite? I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
No, I cannot imagine sex with this woman, Brendan.
I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Because, you know, it's not appetizing to me. So a master key opens both doors
This is for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
You'll probably do it in Ewok Forest. Sorry. In Endor, Paul.
Lara
Heard
arrived
her.
tonight,
Heard her.
though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful... I returned home this afternoon to collect the
Oh,
last of my
Paul,
paintings.
TMI.
I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh.
Okay, back to the study to open that safe. I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Sorry for not listening to everything, but I want to finish this as soon as possible.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Oh right, we need to
No, that
actually...
didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings.
Okay, here's this...
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst.
So it's
I've
4
experienced the purity
days
and
out till her birthday. Blocks of red 4. And her birthday was October 13th, so it's 9. No.
I remember this. The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6?
2 birds.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
2 birds, it's 5. So 5, 9 and 4.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. That worked.
5, 4, 9.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept it safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her.
Yeah, that's.
Oh God,
I think
not her,
that's
not
true,
now.
John.
I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important. A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Yeah. There are hieroglyphs. Of sorts. I got to break into a house at work yesterday because the owner wasn't home. Dear. But if he was getting a door fitted, I know the truth.
Everything is almost ready.
A hidden message.
Yeah. And now we need to decide. Oh, for God's sake.
A hidden message.
And the numbers are line and dots over boobs, a lamp, a bird, grass and bird.
I remember this now.
So
each district in
1,
ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
4, 2. Alright, Mr. O'Grady, we're here to do your cupboards, whether you like it or not. Knocked all your interior walls and threw out your old furniture. Really fucking flows in here, how ya? Now, huh? P.S. Sorry about the fire. That's a real bad Irish accent, sorry. Didn't mean it.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
I'm sorry.
It's over. I have done all that I could. And
It sounded more like Edward Kenway than Irish, I think.
Roth first.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
Irish. Oh, stop. I can't really even do a British one, so how can I do a Irish one?
The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Would you like a cup of tea, Father? Feck off, cup. Great.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge.
Blah blah.
Past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor? Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings. Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
I don't remember where the crowbar is.
This was part of us. Might be able to use this to access.
I found the crowbar. Ah yes, he goes to Ireland. Seriously, don't tie me to do Irish accents. I mean, if I really practiced,
Hi,
I
Dad. So
probably
I know I
could
only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the
learn
dig site again? It's just so boring
to
here.
do
We're
Irish
doing all
accent.
the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring at.
Amelia left to...
This picture was taken in the library. 1820 additions to the main hall in progress. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
The offer came in the post.
I always thought that was a door. It's not.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along. My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me, with all my love, your mother.
The loading symbol was broken. I like Murder She Wrote too. So that was the DLC. We did a bit of a speed run of it, I think.
What's this? A letter.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
Yep, that was it, John.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Make Croft great again, eh? What a good slogan. So that was the Blood Ties DLC to Rise of the Tomb Raider, and now we are completely done with everything. So now we have come to an end of Tomb Raider Thursday, sadly. Until, of course, Shadow of the Tomb Raider comes up in September, I think it was. But until then, I think I might re-download the Nathan Drake collection and play Uncharted 1 through 4, maybe even, on Thursdays for the following months, if that's alright with you. Otherwise I may do just the same game I do on Tuesdays on Thursdays. We'll see. Bloodborne streams are mainly on weekends, John, or if I feel like it, doing it on weekdays if I have time. Yeah, I know it doesn't fit, Hatter. I've already decided to call it Throwback Thursday. Because that's not mine, that's a very widespread thing. Anywho, thank you guys who came along and watched. And I don't think there's anyone new here now. Everyone else left. What did I say? Throwback? Did I say throwback? I didn't say throwback, did I? No. Let's see. I do believe, yep, Rage is streaming. So we shall go and raid her, I think. Whoa, I was gonna do my raid and my chat rules came up. Whoa. I need to abide by my own rules? Yeah, I know that Wes is streaming too. Chat. I can't do the hard ch. It's not in my language. Or it is. Yes, Hatter. Especially if two are gay. But anyway, we shall now raid Rage, and I thank you all who came by, watched and hosted, and yeah, that. I now issuing a raid. You're free to follow. It's just us four, but hey yo. And I will see you there, and my next stream will be probably next week or this weekend, I don't know. Bye!